I want to get your take also on Israel. The news that the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his ambassador arranged for Netanyahu to address the U.S. Congress through Speaker Boehner and went around the White House.
Right.
Is that a significant breach of protocol?
Yes, it is.
How significant is it?
Well, I can't remember an instance in which it's been done. Now, let me say this. The Speaker of the House has every right in the world to invite whoever he wants to speak to the House. It's a co-equal branch of government. But it's best done. Our foreign policy is best conducted when there's at least cooperation between the legislative and the executive branches. I'm a creature of the executive branch. The executive branch of government really has the primary power and responsibility and authority to conduct the nation's foreign policies. Not in the Congress, it's in the executive branch. So our foreign policy benefits when there's cooperation, and so does the issue of U.S.-Israeli relations.
Should they cancel the speech? Do you think it will backfire on Netanyahu?
I think it might very well, and I would point you to what happened back there when we were in office 25 years ago, when Prime Minister Shamir was having trouble managing the U.S. relationship, U.S.-Israel relationship. Nothing is more important to the citizens of Israel than to know that their leadership is properly managing the relationship with their most important ally.
You think this may damage Netanyahu's chances of re-election?
Well, I don't know whether it will or not, but I think it has the potential to backfire, just as it backfired on Prime Minister Yitzhak Shamir back there in 1990 or 1991 when he was challenged by Yitzhak Rabin and Rabin won. But primarily because Shamir was not seen to be able to manage the relationship with the United States properly.
There's so much to talk to you about in so little time, but I do want to get your take on Saudi Arabia, because you were part of this historic delegation that went to the kingdom to meet the new king, King Salman. So many secretaries of state, former national security advisors there. We now have 1/4 of the planet is Muslim.
Right.
62% of them are under the age of 30.
Right.
What role must Saudi Arabia and this new king play?
Well, you know, Saudi Arabia, the king of Saudi Arabia is the custodian of the two holy mosques. They occupy a special role in Islam. Saudi Arabia today happens to be an island of stability. If you look at that part of the world, countries on all sides of them are failed states now. Iraq, Syria, Yemen. Bahrain's got problems. Look at Libya. What we did in Libya was a terrible mistake, and it's now totally. So we're going to be. We need the Saudis. They have been historically a very fine ally of the United States. Are there things they do that we disagree with? You bet your life. But they're a very good ally, and they are going to be critical in dealing with the problem you just pointed out.
Secretary Baker, always good to have you here.
Thank you, Nora.
Thank you so much.